Most people don't buy solar frequently, so it's easy to get caught up in the idea and make a critical mistake that is a #1 cause for regret. In this video, we'll discuss a mistake as old as time that some people are susceptible to making when buying solar. Hello everybody, I'm Sinue with Drone Quote. When going solar, the #1 mistake you can make is rushing the process or allowing someone else to set the pace. The concept of solar is simple, but buying it can be a bit complex because there are enough options and variables to warrant a strong understanding of what you're getting into. At the end, we'll also share with you an informative guide that will help arm you with great information to help make you an informed consumer. Let's get started. Like any long-term relationship worth your time, you want to know who you're getting involved with, which is a fair comparison to solar given that it goes on your roof for at least 25 years. Anyone asking you to buy solar should have their online presence in order and include things like a standing Google My Business page, a LinkedIn page, a Facebook page, and of course, a website with more than a landing page. What you're looking for is history and/or presence. An organization that's out to do right by customers will take the time to build an online presence because they want to make a good name for themselves. A company with a culture of sales first is less likely to grow its presence online. Instead, they spend their time and resources on getting, buying, or finding leads. They tend to be companies posting ads about no-cost solar or hiring blitz door knocking teams in the region. That model isn't built to give you time to consider your options. A value proposition that we bring to the table for our clients is our due diligence. We do this by looking up court records, like at the magistrate or courthouse. Here's a trick you can employ with any contractor you're interviewing for your home. Ask your consultant for that company head's name or find it online. This is why I mentioned LinkedIn earlier. With that, search the court website in the city or county of the company's headquarters and see if the company you're working with has faced litigation. This information won't be on the review sites. You can only get it when you're not rushing. And wouldn't you like to know if there's a suit in the records for non-performance? Your current and future usage is the second biggest factor to consider when installing solar. And if you don't take time for due diligence, you could set yourself up for regret. A company more interested in the sale than your long-term well-being is happy to see you move along right into the sale immediately after the proposal and determining the adequate system size on your behalf post-haste. Imagine the regret of not getting those 2 extra panels because you felt rushed to decide on the proposal while someone waited for you to sign on the dotted line. The most important thing to understand about solar panels is that they save you money through an agreement with the utility called net energy metering. And without that, solar won't save you much, if any money. Rushing through the solar purchase can prevent you from clearly understanding if solar will offer the financial benefits promised. Ensure you clearly understand how net metering works, how your bill will change, and what to expect after your solar panels go live. Not devoting due time to making the best buying decision can also deprive you of a clear understanding regarding how the tax credit works for you, and also the time to read through the different contracts you'll be signing. Some of them can exceed 10 pages. I have stories of people who strongly regretted how they bought solar when they were pressed for time. And I can speak about the regret myself when I rushed to install solar before the end of the year because of the tax credit and shorted myself 2 panels as a result. I literally spent thousands more on electricity for 5 years after installing solar simply because my system didn't produce enough power. To help consumers feel prepared when buying solar or roofing, we have a guide that walks you through questions you should be asking and points you should bring up as you interview companies. You can download it to read below or click on the screen to start the Drone Quote Consumer Guide. If you appreciate this video, please consider hitting the subscribe button.